Hi, this is Richard and Craig from Monash Mindfulness. And today we're going to talk about some common challenges people face when they're practicing mindfulness.
Yeah, there are two main ones, and that's comfort and adversity. So firstly, in the comfort, we often start to practice mindfulness because we're stressed or we're not coping well at work or dealing with pain or other challenges. So we start to practice it, we start to feel a bit better, improvement comes, we get comfortable, and over time we become complacent. I kind of don't need it anymore, and we stop practicing.
Yeah, and I guess if that's the case, if that's our motivation for practicing it, then when we start to feel good, then we might just think, oh, don't need it and just stop. But to perhaps, to have a bigger motivation than that might be a useful thing to do. Why else could we be practicing it? Would being more aware in day-to-day life actually be a useful thing? Would be being more productive perhaps, or more present with our loved ones or with ourselves?
Yeah, and if we just remember that life is inherently transient, so you go through a period of comfort and ease, and that's all right, but just to remember, things are all right now, but things always change. So it's good to have the mindfulness always with us so that we're, in a sense, always prepared. The other one is adversity.
And of course, with adversity, once we start to practice mindfulness, we're going to start noticing things that maybe were hidden from us. And we're going to start noticing that we're perhaps a little more stressed than we'd realise, we're a little more tired. Or perhaps work ramps up, or the responsibilities in our life become more intense, and then it becomes harder and harder to sit. And how often, when we're at our most stressed and busiest, Craig, does the mind start to tell us, I'm too busy to do this. I'm too stressed to do this. This isn't the right time. Maybe I'll do it later. Maybe I'll do it tomorrow. Yeah,
I'll do it when I'm feeling okay. And we just need to be patient with the fact that we practice, and some days are pretty stormy, but we're learning to sail in stormy weather. And that's actually, even though we don't think we're getting far with it, that's often the best time to practice.
Probably learning the most about sailing anyway.
Yeah, that's right. Be patient, be gentle with ourselves, and it's not always easy. If we expect it to be easy, and if it's not good if it's not easy, then we're probably going to miss the boat.
Yeah, and all those thoughts like I'm too busy, I'm too stressed, I'm too whatever to meditate, what if they were just thoughts?
Yeah.
What if we just noticed them in the mind, let them be there, let them go, didn't feed them, and instead just chose to focus our attention on something more meaningful like sitting and meditating?
Yeah. So comfort and adversity are two significant challenges in terms of continuing a mindfulness practice.
So we'll see you next time.